Welcome to the Techno Frontier exhibition in Tokyo, Japan. We are here at the Shanghai MOONS booth introducing the Linfinity linear actuator system. The Linfinity actuator system is unique in the sense that it is comprised of three main components. You have a high-performing stepper motor, you have a polished stainless steel screw, and then you also have the Linfinity nut. So let's discuss more about the nut. In normal situations, for the lead screw, you either have a Teflon coating on the screw, you have no coating, and then you also have some situations where the grease is put on the screw. The reasoning for the coating or the screw is because you want to make sure that the temperature does not rise greatly, and you also have a long life for the nut and the screw. The problem with applying the grease onto the screw is that what oftentimes happens, as the nut moves back and forth on the screw, all it's doing is it pushes the grease to the left and to the right, and it does not lubricate the middle section of the screw. And over time what happens is you get accumulation of grease on one end and the front end, and you do not get any lubrication on the screw itself. So what ends up happening is you have increased temperature in the middle section. With increased temperature, you increase the noise and you decrease the life. And oftentimes what happens is you have to do maintenance on the screw and the nut. Basically you have to put more grease, you have to clean it and you have to put more grease. That creates a problem out in the field when the system is assembled into a higher system. So what the Linfinity nut does, we put grease inside the nut, and as the nut travels back and forth on the screw, it lubricates the system. That lowers the friction coefficient, and also what ends up happening is, rather than the accumulation on the front or the back, the grease is constantly traveling back and forth in the range of motion. And what ends up happening is you have lower temperature, less friction, and also longer life. What the end result is, you do not want to do maintenance. This demonstration is a very good demonstration of a standard normal system where there's a Teflon coating and the Linfinity system. Same stepper motor is used, same type of screw is used. The main difference is this screw has a Teflon coating, normal nut. This one is no coating, just a Linfinity nut with the internal grease. And as you can see, just based on the graphical depiction here, the stepper motor without the Linfinity nut, much higher temperature. Normally in this situation, you have roughly 54 degrees Celsius on the screw and the nut. And if you move over to Linfinity, you are getting roughly 39. It's a 15-degree difference. It's very high. And over long term, it is going to be very consistent in that manner as well. So, the Linfinity linear actuator system is available with the NEMA 23. It is available with the NEMA 17, and also available with the NEMA 14. In the future, we will also create the bigger product line to have it available in not only external, but also in the non-captive version as well. So thank you very much for joining us.